Hi everybody, Helena here, and very excited today because a new gel polish range has hit the professional nail market, courtesy of the wonderful Nail Order, who have been providing gorgeous apparel and handy keysies and accessories and press-on tips since lockdown. Rebekka Costello and Chris Costello have now branched out into offering gel polishes, which is very exciting. So Rebekka will be joining me today, and she's going to talk all about the gel polish range, all of its unique selling points, and the amazing of them for us too. So going to find her in just a second, and I will invite Rebekka on now. And as always, if you have any questions, please do pop them in the comments below or in the questions box, and we will ask them to Rebekka. So bear with me. Technology. Oh, just now. There we go. I'm saying some people saying I have no sound. Is that correct? Rebekka, can you hear me?
I can, yes. Hi.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very, very good. Thank you. Now, it's been a busy week for you, hasn't it? Do you want to tell us all about it?
Did a really crazy week actually. So yeah, we've launched our long-awaited gel polish. It's been 18 months in the making. We've had lots and lots of setbacks, but we finally launched it and we're so excited, and the feedback we're having already is fantastic. So we don't like to do things by halves, so we decided to launch with 100 colors. We just came straight in.
I mean, yeah, you've definitely had your work cut out, and I think the hardest thing is the developmental
Oh yeah.
process. And I mean, it's now Lauder's been around since lockdown, but you're an experienced salon owner
Yeah.
and now professional as well. So you're coming armed with that knowledge
Yeah.
of what nail techs want. And tell us a little bit the story about your background and how you've got to where you are today into this position where you're launching a gel polish.
I mean, I guess it all started, I think it was back in 2012. Chris and I started our first business together totally on a whim, and it was fish pedicures, if you can believe it.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was a long, that feels like a long time
I
ago.
know, right? And from there, it was a natural progression into beauty because we felt that it went really well with beauty. Neither of us had a beauty background at the time, but we employed experienced beauty therapists. And then I thought, well, if I'm going to own a salon, I better know what I'm doing here. So I started going on different courses, educating myself, and I guess that's what taught me everything that I know, and Chris as well, about the nail industry. We had our salon as it was in its last sort of formation for a decade, and it's still going now, just with other owners, just nail order and stuff. It's too much. Something had to give, so it was the salon. But it was predominantly a nail salon, although we offered all different beauty treatments, but it was predominantly nails. And we were very passionate about full cover tips. We actually started doing full cover tips about 9 years ago, if you can believe it. And I can remember it was at one of the beauty shows that I saw it first, and I was like, no, they were advertising full set of nail extensions in 15 minutes, and I was like, that's impossible, not possible.
Mm.
And then we saw it the next year, and we were working at the beauty show, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll get the girl to put some on me. I'll spend the rest of the weekend trying to get them off, being really rough on them, and if they stay on, we'll introduce them in the salon and see how it goes. And we never looked back from there. So that's how extensions was our first baby. But with gel polish, it was something that Chris and I talked about for the first time about 4 years ago. We were outside of the Weatherspoons in the summer in 2019 before lockdown, and we saw a gap in the market at the time for a gel polish that was really good quality, highly pigmented, easy to use, hypoallergenic, and made in the UK or the EU. We saw at that time that that is what the industry really wanted, and that was before the whole flare up with allergies and everything. But at the time, the salon was really busy, so we kind of put the idea to bed and carried on. And we had no idea in terms of manufacturing how you would even begin to do that.
Yeah.
Then lockdown struck, we started mail order, and then our first thing into manufacturing was cuticle oils. So that kind of gave us the manufacturing knowledge and where to start with the gel polish. And yeah, then we thought we conquered the cuticle oils, we conquered extend our full cover tips, and then we were like, the customers were demanding gel polish of us, even though I was like, I'm never going to do it. We're not going to do it. Well, here we are.
And I think that's the thing. The nail industry is a small industry and it's a close industry. And
Yes.
from what I notice, people buy from brands that they
Yeah.
trust. And because you've got this journey, and as a nail professional, a salon owner, you are perfectly positioned to
Absolutely.
know what people need. And it's nice to see that you've slowly sort of built up your business. You started with the full cover tips, the cuticle oils. On your website, you've got so many amazing accessories, and I know that you sell keysies, apparel, which is so loved. I see so many
Oh,
people
yeah.
wearing it, and this was kind of just the next step, really, wasn't it?
Absolutely. It was I had said we're never doing it. It's a saturated market. There's so many people out there doing a good job already. We don't need to do it. And the customers just begged us, and
Wore
we
you
are.
down.
They did wear us down, and we are community led. We very much go by what our customers are asking of us, and that's in everything that we do. And then we thought, right, we're going to do this. We're going to do it properly. This isn't going to be a private, a white label product that we're just going to slap our name on. We are going to do this properly, which is why it took so long and so much longer than we had anticipated. But the feedback that we've got so far is, I think a lot of people are kind of scared of this word hypoallergenic, because sometimes it has connotations of a product that you maybe need to change your methods of application. And obviously we want to reduce the use of as many sort of allergenic chemicals as possible, although we firmly believe that they do have their place in nail products in low percentages, and obviously used by qualified professionals.
When used safely and with the right training, yeah. All of
Absolutely.
those.
That's
Yeah.
it. And ensuring, as a brand, it's very important to us that our products have been like third party tested and stuff like that, so that everything we're saying is in it is true. Because I mean, the wool can be as easily pulled over our eyes as it can the customers. Um, so yeah, we were like, we had to do it properly. And as I said, the hypoallergenic word, a lot of people are like, sometimes they found hypoallergenic formulas can maybe be not quite as pigmented as a formula that has, say, HEMA and other allergenic chemicals in it. They can find that maybe it pulls from the free edge a little bit. They can just find that they just have to implement a few more steps when it comes to their application than normal. What we seem to have done here, and people are just like the crazy things that people are saying, it's like, how have you done this? How is it working so good? We actually had a couple of ladies in our store yesterday. So we have a trade store at our warehouse in Paisley, and it's been really, really busy this week, as you can imagine. We had a couple of ladies in yesterday, and they weren't buying any gel. It just happened to be me serving them because I came in to grab something, I don't know. I was like, oh, no gels, guys. And I just got speaking to them about, oh, what gels do you use? They use a range of brands, all different types, and from allergenic, hypoallergenic products to just sort of standard products. And I was like, do you know what I think is going to be the selling for them? And this is what we're saying the whole time, getting the product in their hands. So I literally went and got pops. I was like, I want you to pop this yourself, because I can easily swatch it and make it look really good, but maybe I'm applying it thickly or whatever. And as soon as they even just pulled the brush out the bottle, they were like, I can tell just from pulling it out the bottle, because it's got that creamy, chalky thickness, and you're like, oh, I can just tell. And as soon as they swatched it, they were like, right, give me some, give me some, I need
Right.
it.
Oh, so that's good. It's always lovely to hear it from that perspective as well. And so you're going to sort of show us some of the shades in the 100
I
color
know.
range that you amazingly launched. With, I think you said a further 18 are coming before 2024 as well.
Yes, we had hoped that they would be here like next week-ish, but I think it's going to be a couple of weeks. So it will be in November. We have another 18 colors coming, and they're beautiful. Really, really nice. But what I'm going to show you guys today is colors that I think traditionally sometimes other brands struggle with, in terms of maybe like neons. Sometimes with neons you have to put a white underneath, or you have to use lots and lots of coats, and pastel colors and stuff. So I thought it would be good to show you guys those colors and how they perform when I'm swatching them.
Amazing, sounds perfect. Well, yeah, if you want to sort of set up
I'm
to
gonna
do that.
flip myself over. That's what I'm gonna
Okay,
try.
and just to let everyone know, while Rebekka is doing that, they are all available now from nailorder.co.uk. Beautiful range of colours, and in a moment we will need to talk about the bottle,
Oh,
because
this guy.
I mean that was perfectly
I
positioned.
know, wasn't it?
because I think those who already shop with Nail Order know that it's got a really cool, quirky brand image. I love the kind of, what would you call that kind of writing? The font. There is a specific name for it. I'm
Old
sure there is.
English.
Old English. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. But these chic black bottles, which are amazing for your salon shelves, because obviously they're not letting in any light that could potentially cure the product. So it's got that beautiful kind of sheer matte effect bottle finish. And I'm going to hand over to you, Rebekka, to talk about the drips.
I know. So we knew we wanted to do something with the bottles that it was unique, but still not too much and would look really good on your shelves. And most importantly, make it easy for techs to find a color on the shelf, because something that annoyed us so much in the salon was lifting up all the bottles and like reading the names underneath. So we're like, we want something that from whatever angle you have these bottles displayed, it's going to be easy. So you can obviously have it at the front with the drips coming down, and the drips match exactly the color that's inside. So I'm just going to show you guys.
Look at that.
That's it. So you can see that they match. Literally the tops are literally coloured with gel. So you can have it at the front where you've got just the branding, and then you have got obviously the drips. You can have it on the side here where you have drips as well, and then you have the name of the colour. Or if you want something really chic, you can just go plain on the side, and then you've still got the drips as well. So we just wanted to create something really, really unique, and I think we have done that. We've even registered the design because we were like, oh, we just have to. We spent so much time on it.
And ours only.
Exactly. So this color here is Fever. Again, if you see when I pull it out the bottle, you can see how like pigmented it is. A lot of people have described it as a kind of chalky consistency, which I think is so nice for painting. So Fever is a sort of almost neon red color, and you can see just one swipe. The pigmentation is absolutely crazy. It's so easy to use, and a really great unique selling point to it is the fact that it cures in just 30 seconds. That's using our LED Lumi lamp. So that's saving you guys so much time. I mean, on the average gel polish treatment, that's saving you guys like 4 minutes.
Yeah. And you could potentially get away with one coat because it's so highly pigmented, and that coverage is flawless.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? And I am not doing this thick at all. So a lot of the colors, I'm not going to say all of the colors because, you know, they're all designed slightly differently depending on the shades, but a lot of the colors, this one included, one coat that is not thick at all. You might think it is because it is so well pigmented. One coat is absolutely fine with this color, no problem at all.
Amazing.
So to me, sorry to cut you off there. I was going to say the most impressive color has been the white, which we call Blanc. That is the one that everybody has been raving about. They're like, I just can't believe it. A lot of people, Shan from Colgasmic, she said it's the best white gel polish that she has ever used. Not only is it the whitest white, if you guys can see that, the coverage is unbelievable. This is a color that we found that when we used it in the salon, it could be like really quite thick and gloopy in other brands and stuff. But again, look at this coverage.
Wow.
Just unbelievable.
These have been getting a lot of love in the comments, especially for the name down the side at the bottom of the bottle. People are really liking that too, but that coverage is brilliant.
It really is. What we wanted to do with the bottle and the names and stuff is, a lot of people have their own aesthetic, and we don't necessarily want to like throw our brand over everything because people like to make things their own. So having the different options of display, that was quite important to us. So yeah, we've got a shelving system for it as well, which Chris designed. We're using a packet of Chewits.
Do we even want to know?
Honestly, the things we do here are crazy, but the shelving system is fantastic, and it's universal as well, so it works for all different brands. So yes, we're quite proud of that too.
Creativity comes from all sorts of places. Outside of Wetherspoons with a packet of Chewits, that's how Nail Order has created this amazing range from very cool beginnings.
I'm gonna say it's a very chaotic place, but we create some really fantastic things.
I mean, absolutely living for it. So this colour looks amazing. You sent me a picture of some nails with this colour that is on our website now, and it just looks so striking.
Really does. So this is one of our neons. Now, this type of color, I think traditionally, like with other brands that we have used, you might have to put a white underneath, or loads of coats. But can we just, for 1 second, look at that?
Wow. I mean, that's going to be great for Halloween,
Oh,
but also some
yeah.
really bold, quirky Christmas designs as well.
Oh,
That kind
yeah.
of green.
I can see. In fact, this is a perfect sort of Grinch
Yeah.
green, actually, now I'm seeing it.
Slime
Absolutely.
and Grinch and all of the cool things.
That's it. So this one's called Glow Stick, but the coverage, again, this one you could probably get away with one coat as well. It's absolutely amazing. And for a neon to get away with one coat or not have a white underneath it, I think super, super great. And it's just going to make life so much easier for text, and they're not having to go over and over and over.
Yeah.
You know, again, another color where sometimes with the neon it can be hard is with this one, which is like an acid color. We literally called it acid. That can be quite hard as well. But again, if we look at that one coat so far, again, this one I would do 2 coats. It doesn't necessarily need it, but I think if you want that absolute impact on it,
Yeah.
you'd probably do 2 coats. But absolutely no white is needed underneath, which I think is a game changer, really.
That's going to be very popular, I think, for festivals, but also look amazing on darker skin, I think.
Oh, yeah. These neon colours on darker skin tones, absolutely stunning.
There we go.
That's it.
That is amazing. And what is the application process? Is it the sandwich between a base and top, 1 to 2 coats? Talk us through that.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a traditional application in terms of if you were doing it as a gel polish, you would apply one coat of our base coat. A lot of people are really loving the base coat because it's a very slightly thicker viscosity than a traditional gel polish base coat. Oh, which way? There we go. And what people are saying is sometimes where they've used base coats before is, you know, you can it doesn't like fill any of the little ridges and it can leave little spiky bits. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yes, yeah, I'm totally with you, yeah.
Whereas this one, it fills it all, so it creates a really smooth canvas for you to paint your gel on top. So you would do your base coat, which is 30-second cure. Then you would do 1 or 2 color coats, again 30-second cure. And then we have a choice of top coats. So we just have our standard high shine top coat, or we have our matte top coat as well, which are both 30-second cures in our lamp.
Wow. Amazing. So a variety of finishes can be made with the products you've got available. So that's great for kind of nail art and quirky kind of designs.
It is. And talking about nail art, Shan from Corgasmic was actually saying that she's never found a white gel polish that works as well as, say, a detail paint. But she said that with ours, she would compare it to a detail paint because it works just like that.
Brilliant.
We have some glitters as well. So this one is Glass Slipper. I don't know if it's showing in its full beauty. This is just one coat. You can layer it up to be as glittery as you like, or have it more just like a sort of glittery top coat if you wanted. But obviously you'd still put top coat over the top of it. But this one's been super popular. This one's one of our best sellers so far. And we've also released our Ultimate Gel, which is we're calling it universal gel. So it's a hypoallergenic base type gel, so you can use it as a strengthening base, you can use it to adhere your full cover tips, and you can use it as a builder as well. So it's got lots of different uses, and this has been really, really popular too, hasn't it? People are absolutely loving this, actually. Just the viscosity and everything, it makes it really, really easy to use.
I mean, you've thought of everything. We've had one question. Do you have any sheers in the gel polish range, or are you thinking of launching any sheer colours?
So 5 of the colours that are going to be launching before Christmas are sheers.
Amazing. You know what nail techs want.
Yes. I should hope so.
Fantastic. This is a cool colour. This is deeper than kind of a classic that you'd use in a French, but it's just got that richer tone to it, hasn't
Yeah,
it?
this one is stunning. This one's one of our favorites. So it's called Bear. And this one is available in the starter kit because we have a starter kit available, which is like five bottles. So you get your base coat, your top coat, your black, your white, and then a choice of a color. Um, this one has been super popular. This is just a really stunning, slightly, like you say, it's slightly darker
Mm.
nude. But we absolutely love
Oh,
this guy. I
there's
think.
been so much love for that
Oh
on in the
yeah.
comments. Oh my goodness, yes.
So this one is
Brilliant.
called Bear for anybody wondering, and it is Bear as in Bear, and it is stunning. We absolutely love it, and you can see that the colours match perfectly, with the lid as well. So it just makes things so much easier for you guys when you're trying to find the bottle on your shelf.
Yeah.
Another colour, which is another nude that we love, is Luxe. So this one is a lighter nude, but also really, really stunning. It's interesting.
That's a lovely colour.
This one is lovely. Both of them are quite universal. I mean, no nude is completely universal, as we know, but both of these ones would suit, I would say, the majority of skin tones.
Mm. That's a great base for nail art.
Really, really great base. Yeah, we
Really.
love this one. And that one's called Luxe.
I mean, there with 100 shades, 18 more to come, and I think you said to me that you're thinking of launching around 3 new collections every single year. How do you think of all of the cool names that you've got for each gel polish?
It's really, really hard. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually at the beginning, you're like, oh, this is gonna be the fun part. And so many nail techs contact us and they're like, oh my God, I'd love to name them. That must be so exciting. And you think like at the beginning, like this is great. See by 100, you're like, I literally don't care. You look around the room and you're like, door, window. Let's just call it that.
Oh my
Because it's a
goodness.
nightmare. Another thing that a lot of people have been commenting on is the brush as well. I'm just going to see if you guys can see that. Put that down for a second. So the brush it is really unique compared to any brush that I've ever used on a gel polish before. It's rounded, but it's not chunky at the end. It goes quite flat at the end when you're painting. So it really, really helps you get right up to the cuticle and kiss the sidewalls as well. It is just an absolutely stunning brush.
And it's getting quite a smooth flow there. You know, when product gathers towards the tip as you're working, it doesn't
Yeah,
seem to be doing that as much. So you're
no,
getting that
it,
smoothness near the
that's
cuticle
it.
area.
It doesn't do that at all. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like sometimes you can see a sort of a pooling
Yeah.
around here. Yeah, no, it doesn't do it at all. It's just so perfect. And a lot of people have been commenting. I've got a bit of fluff in this one. But yeah, a lot of people have been commenting how amazing the brush is. I will say from a personal point of view, it is the best gel polish brush I have ever used. Not being biased, like if you'd given that to me in any formula, I'd have said the same thing. But it is just an absolute joy to use.
There's so many things to think about with the gel polish range, and it's taken you about 18 months, hasn't it, to really perfect it and get it to the standard that you and Chris are happy with.
Exactly, 18 months. And there's so much to think about. And even there's so many things that nail techs or people who use it won't have even noticed, even down to compliance and things like that. But for us, we are very keen on thinking about things from every single angle. Um, just to ensure that we are creating the best product absolutely possible. Um, we also want to make sure that there's no question that we can't answer when it comes to our products. That's really important as well. So yes, we like to make sure we know our products inside and out, but absolutely every detail has been thought of.
Amazing. And in terms of your favourite shades, have you got some favourites out of all 100?
Yes, I do. One of them I've got on right now. Obviously, I've got gloves on, so you can't see, but it is mahogany. I love really dark, really deep shades. So I would say mahogany. I'll show you guys that one next, but here's our black. So again, the coverage is absolutely amazing. It's not see-through at all. Sometimes that is a bit of a struggle with the black.
Yeah.
I would say mahogany. Where is she? Up here on my shelf. Chris, can you see it? Oh, Do you know what? I think no, I've got it. It's next door. In fact, instead, I'm going to show you Caliente. So Caliente is one of my favorites, and I think this is an absolutely perfect red. Chris has just given me a bottle of mahogany. So this is mahogany here. It does show up a lot lighter on the camera than it is in real life. And I did notice that when I was seeing somebody's stories yesterday. So in real life, it is a lot darker than what it looks on the camera. But oh, I just love this one. I've got it
That
on right
shades
now.
a bit of me as well. I lean towards kind of burgundy hues in the autumn. And yeah, that is stunning. That's more of a sort of browny burgundy, it seems on screen.
Exactly.
Really,
Yeah.
really nice.
A bit more
Mm.
muted, and I just love a muted color. So yeah, this one's one of my favorites for sure. And then Caliente, which is again one of the colors that's available in the starter kit, and I just think this is the most perfect red. I just absolutely love it.
That is a spicy looking red. That
It really is.
awesome.
It is. It's just oh beautiful.
That is very classic,
Yes,
caliente, gorgeous red.
we love it.
Stock up for Christmas because everyone needs their reds at
Oh,
Christmas.
oh, absolutely. This is a perfect Christmas red. We just love this one. Colors that we have coming for our autumn winter range. And I'm very much aware that we are well through autumn, but again, things have been a bit delayed. Are unbelievable. In fact, my very favorite color that we have is on my toes, and that is in the new range. And that is a color so deep, it's almost black, but not. And oh my god, I love it. But yeah, Caliente, that's one of my favorites for sure.
Love that.
Love
Gorgeous,
it.
gorgeous hot red. There's so many to choose from. It's just an absolute wealth of choice. But I think the starter kit is a great place for those who I guess are thinking of changing brand or want to try something new. And so you said the starter kit is available at the moment via your website nailorder.co.uk.
Yes. So we have the starter kit, which is 5 bottles, and you get a slight discount on the product with that. So it's 5 bottles for £55 plus VAT. And you get a base coat, top coat, black, a white, and then a choice of, I think there's 4 different colours you can choose from. So it's either red, a lighter neutral, a darker neutral, or a pink. So it's just a perfect place to start your collection, really. I think as well with like a black and a white is a great test of a brand to see if you like their quality, because I feel like it's just always a really good representation of the brand.
Yeah, for sure. That's a beautiful shade. What's that one called,
So
sorry?
this one is called Fizz. So this one is a glitter. Look at the coverage on that. That's crazy. So this is like a champagne glitter, and then we have exactly the same sparkle formula, but it's called Pink Fizz. And these are lovely for party season.
Yeah.
These ones coming up. So I think these ones are going to be super popular, and they're just so nice to paint. These ones as well. I could sit and actually just swatch these all day because the formula is it's just so magical.
It's
It
so
really is.
smooth when you're gliding it on the tip. It's such a smooth formula. The
It
coverage
really
is
is.
amazing.
It's unbelievable. Um, And as I said, they are hypoallergenic, and what that means to us is that they are free of the main allergens that you find in nail products. So that is HEMA or HEMA, depending on how you like to pronounce it, HPMA, IBOA, and DiHEMA as well. So they're the main allergens. So they're going to be suitable for the majority of people, which is really, really nice as well. That along with a 30-second cure and the creamy consistency is just it's just a match made in heaven, I think.
Just dreamy. And in terms of hate talking about removal when there's such beautiful shades, but it means that removal means that they can choose another one next time.
Exactly.
What is the removal process for
So
nail
removal is super easy. What I love mostly about the system is that you don't need to change anything that you've been doing before. Your removal is exactly the same as your removal has always been for your gel polish and takes the same amount of time. So you're going to buff off the top coat, wrap them up in your acetone wraps or pop them in soak off bowls, and then after sort of 5 to 7 minutes, you're going to scrape it off and you're going to be good to go. So super nice and easy. Also, in fact, one of our customers who she used to be our BA, Kelly from Lavish Nails, she's been keeping me updated on everything, with how it's going for her clients. And her first client that she used the product on, and just as a gel polish, there was no Ultimate underneath, which is a sort of more builder type base, or other builders. She literally just used the top coat, the base coat, and went straight in with the color. She's a cleaner, and she said that she is like her hardest customer to keep the nails on and not chip. And she saw her yesterday, and that was a week in, and she said not a chip in sight, and they're absolutely perfect. And she's a cleaner who doesn't wear gloves, so yes.
That is quite a testimonial.
It really is.
Oh, this is a striking shade. What's this one?
So this one's called Toxic, and this one is one that I like to consider is in the pastel neons section. I'm not sure how it's showing up on the color, but it's like a neon pastel yellow, if that's a thing.
Love that. There's something for everyone in this range.
There really is. That's what we wanted to do with 100 colors. Is we wanted to make sure we were bringing out bringing out a range that people could fully commit to straight away. Because sometimes if people bring out products but there's only a few colors, people are like, oh, I want to try it, but I also want to have like a complete range. So we thought with 100 colors we could hit the majority of every color that people would sort of need in a base collection, as such. So yeah, that's why we were like 100 colors. I really wish in a way that we had done only 50 colors from both a financial and stress point of view. But I'm glad that we did it now. We also sell all 100 colors in a full kit, which comes in a beautiful box as well, which people really, really love.
Did I think there was a special gift with a purchase of multiple colors?
Yeah, so with the full kit, you're getting a gold drip ring. Chris, do you want to go and grab one of the rings for me, please? Thank you.
So on brand and absolutely gorgeous as well. I saw it on your Instagram.
It's really, really cool. And do you know what? It was only something I decided about 2 weeks or 3 weeks before we launched. And I was like, I've got this idea. Right, we're doing this. So yeah, no, it worked out really, really well. People absolutely, they're loving the ring. And it's so nice seeing people create the content and then like putting the ring on, because I was like, that's exactly what it was meant for. Let's see, Chris has got one here. I'll put it over my glove. So it's a gorgeous, really just on brand gold ring, and it's one of the waterproof ones, so it's not going to tarnish or turn your fingers green or anything like that. So you can see, and it's adjustable, so it'll fit anybody. But we were like, I was like, oh, that's just such a cute little add-on and perfect for content creation and stuff like that as well. So yeah, that's why we decided to do it. Again, it's just all these little touches. People love these type of things, and they just like to see that you've really paid attention and thought of everything, which we have tried our very best to do.
No, I absolutely love that. And I mean, you're keeping yourself very, very busy because you've got something very exciting coming up in January, haven't you?
We do. So we have a huge amount of things on the go, with a lot of things to launch before then. But in January, we are hosting an amazing event. Now, this event is not it's not nail. Originally, it started that it was going to be a nail order sort of related thing to celebrate our launch. And then it just grew so many arms and legs that now it's kind of nothing to do with nail order.
Things just spiral, don't they?
Yeah. So it's nothing really to do with nail order. It's more to do with just the community. Chris is signaling that I should flip back to my face now. Let's flip back. There we go. So in January, we are hosting an event in Birmingham, and it is open to absolutely everybody, regardless. Sorry, Chris is just bumping me around here. Chris, now I'm a bit low. Okay, that's fine. Okay, no, it's not. 1 second. Sorry, guys.
That's
okay,
right.
Okay, that's fine. So yes, it's an event in January held in Birmingham, and it is for any nail tech at all to attend, and it is just going to be such an amazing day.
Oh, nail order has left apparently, so we'll just wait for Rebekka to come back on. A few technical issues, I think, maybe some buttons were pressed, but she was just mentioning the nail order event, It's called Sunday Service, and it is taking place in Birmingham. There she is. She's coming back in to tell us all about it. And it's on the 7th of January 2024. And all of the details are on the Nail Order website. There we go.
I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what happened there. But anyway, yes. So Sunday service is being held on the 7th of January. It's open to all nail techs, regardless of whether you've used nail order products or not. Even if you don't use our products at all, have no intention to, you are still going to get so much from the day. So it's a two-part day. And during the day, it is held at Faisley Studios. And we have got a day packed full of activities, things for you to do and see. So we have got talks from industry influential figures such as Shan from Corgasmic, Maddie Cook from Boss Your Salon. We have got Lottie Seymour from Dr. Prince, and she is a chemist and is going to go through all things allergies and stuff like that. And then we have Anuska Anastasia, which is just unbelievable. Everyone's like, wow, can't believe she's coming. And we're going to have a panel talk about, it's going to be about what now. So you're qualified as a nail tech and you feel like, okay, I've sort of fulfilled myself with that, but what can I do next in my career? So we're going to have a panel talk on that. There are workshops being held all throughout the day. They are a separate ticket that you will need to book onto. So there is a workshop by Anuska, a workshop by Maddie, and a workshop by Shan from Corgasmic and Rebekka like that. To be,
We might have frozen.
we're calling it a nail order playroom.
Mm-hmm.
And that is going to be where we're going to have all of our products set up. You can have a play, see what you like, if you like anything. And we are going to have a range of merch as well, which you will be able to get free personalization on the day as well. So we're going to have an embroidery station, which is really cool. We've got a tarot card reader, so you can get your tarot cards read for free. And then we're going to have light shopping experiences and things like that. So as an example, we've got the lovely Gemma Elizabeth from Gemma Elizabeth Beauty. She also has a business where she does, you know, the welded jewelry and stuff. So you're going to be able to get that. And then we have Nailed It by Chelsea with her products. A few different people selling things, which is fantastic. And of course, you're going to be able to network as well. And we're going to feed and water you as well during the day, which is always a good thing. So that's the daytime. And then at the night, we have hired the entire of Tonight Josephine, which is a club. They have a few different ones. I don't
I've
know if
been
you've
to the
seen
ones
any.
in London,
Have
and
you?
it is a great hotspot. Like, this is going to be amazing. What a cool event.
It's so cool, and they're all themed similar but different. So there's all very neon, very in your face, quite camp. And we just thought as soon as we saw it, we're like, this is so nail order. So at the night time, we have got, again, there's food, there's going to be alcohol included as well. We've got a DJ, we've got photo booths, we've got a magician, which I'm super excited about. It's like a dynamo style magician, but even more exciting, we have got Black Pepper from RuPaul's Drag Race doing an exclusive performance for us.
That's going to be incredible. That will be fabulous.
We just can't believe it. So there is something for everybody. We are entertaining you the full day, and of course you're going to be able to network at night as well. So we have early bird tickets on right now, and they are £90. Again, if you wanted to do a workshop, you would need to book that separately, and you will see all the ticket options. We do also have an option, and there's a lot of people saying that they were nervous about coming alone. And what we do really want to encourage is people to come alone so they can network and push themselves out there a little bit. But there are a lot of people who are a bit nervous, so we do have an option where you can bring a guest for the nighttime part as well, if you feel like you really would prefer that. So you can do that too. But we've also got a drink sponsor, which we're super excited about. And yeah, it's just going to be such a great time. So you can go and buy the tickets now. They are a bit cheaper. And we do have a group option as well. So if you're coming as a salon or a group of you, you can get them even cheaper as well. So I would definitely recommend having a look.
You really have thought of everything. So I just, I mean, you and Chris are definitely keeping yourselves very, very busy.
Oh, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. But yeah, it's all very, very exciting.
See, that's the thing. Yeah, very exciting time. So you've just launched these 100 amazing gel polishes, which are available via nailorder.co.uk, and in that gorgeous bottle with the drips, the nail order drips. I mean, absolutely stunning. And also the party tickets are available. So you know what, post Christmas, you've got a week or so to kind of like feel, okay, Christmas is done, I can relax again, and then go and head to Birmingham for the Sunday service nail order party. Tickets are available via nailorder.co.uk. nailorder.co.uk. So
Yeah.
I'll hopefully see you there. I need to buy my ticket because this sounds absolutely incredible. So, and you've got many former and current scratch colorists as your guest speakers with Shan, Maddie, and Sadie J. So
Sadie J, yeah, as well. It's literally just like a scratch party, isn't it?
it is, isn't it? It's going to be fabulous. But what an amazing event for the industry. So hope to see many of you there. But Rebekka, Chris, congratulations on a beautiful gel polish range
Thank you.
that looks amazing. And for all of you that have just seen Rebekka swatching and how amazing that colour just glided onto the nails, head to nailorder.co.uk to buy.
Thank you so much.
Wicked. Well, good luck with all of the future planning, and we'll keep up to date with all of your new launches and let everybody know. And thank you for showing us today.
No problem. Thank you so much for having me, and have a lovely day yourself.
You too. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.